I lost 38.4 pounds in 4 months naturally. And I did it without starvation and without extreme workouts. If you're a woman age 50 or over and you're struggling to lose weight, I have 7 tips that just might also work for you. Welcome. Thank you for being fearlessly, fabulously you. On January 29th, 2025, I set a challenge for myself to lose 40 pounds in 4 months naturally. 1 week later, I started my YouTube channel and I reported in every week my weekly weigh-ins, my measurements, and my meal plan for that week. And I did that over 17 weeks. And at the end of my challenge, I had not lost 40 pounds. I had lost 38.4, and I had gained so much more. What I gained was energy, confidence, and control. Tip number 1 is to do intermittent fasting. I did OMAD, 1 meal a day. So that means I ate only at dinner time, but I focused on getting a satisfying, nutrient-rich dinner. This also helped with insulin regulation, and it gave my body a break from constant digestion of food. Tip number 2 is no white death. I was very low carb. I cut out white sugar, white flour, rice, pasta, and of course alcohol. That was all gone. It helped me eliminate cravings and it evened out my energy. My meals consisted of protein, greens, and healthy fat. Simple and clean. I also moved more, and I don't mean just exercising. I did start walking, rebounding, and strength training in week 3. But I also did what I call worker size and inadvertent exercise. Worker size is every hour during my working day, I would get up and walk for 2 songs or do 25 squats or a little dancing or some lunges every single hour. Inadvertent exercise means that I squatted while I was brushing my teeth. I lunged while I was picking the clothes out of the dryer doing laundry. I marched in place while I was waiting for the coffee to brew. In other words, I just moved more during the day. Tip number 4 is that I focused on nutrition, not calories. I hate counting calories or macros or anything like that. That's just a ridiculous way to spend your time and your day. Some people do OMAD, 1 meal a day, and they eat fried chicken and pasta and whatever else they want, and good for them. And some eat 1,800 calories in a meal. I did not do that. However, I didn't count a single calorie. I just prioritized high quality food. Lean protein, leafy greens, healthy fats like avocado, eggs, oil, or nuts, and no fake food or dead food, only what fuels me. Tip number 5 is that I prioritized the amount of water I drank and the amount of sleep I got. I made sure to get plenty of quality sleep. That makes all the difference in your weight loss efforts. And I drank plenty of water to stay energized, to reduce false hunger signals, and to flush out the fat. Water and sleep helped support my body so it could do what it was meant to do. Tip number 6 is to have an accountability partner. I had an amazing accountability partner, and those are everybody that's watching this channel right now that is subscribed, because every week I would check in and tell my measurements, my weight, and exactly what I ate that week. And that really kept me on the straight and narrow, kept me between the bumpers, so to say. Now, I know not everybody has a YouTube channel or is willing to put themselves out there like that. I figured this was a last-ditch effort at getting control of my weight and control of my life, frankly. And so I was committed. Failure was not an option. And it really helped me to have that accountability. Maybe not everybody needs that, but if you do, try an accountability partner or an accountability group. I had a vision board, just one photo of Jennifer Aniston on a boat. This was not about looking like her. It was about feeling that relaxed, that confident, that comfortable in my own skin. I kept asking myself, how do I want to feel at the end of this challenge? And I shifted my identity. I became the woman who lives this way. Was it easy? No, but it was simple. And if you want big results, you have to do big things. Now, I will say this, I got a little bit of flack during that 17 weeks from people who had watched one video or read one book or heard one expert talking about why what I was doing was never going to work, and they were happy to tell me what they knew. There is a saying, people who say it cannot be done should not interrupt the people who are doing it. And I did it, and it worked for me. And I'm not saying it will work for everyone or that it's everyone's cup of tea. But what I am saying is find what works for you and don't let anyone talk you out of it. And I will say one thing, those naysayers that chimed in to tell me I was doing everything wrong, they were right about one thing. They said I would not maintain my loss. I have not maintained my loss. I've lost another 4 pounds. So I kind of feel like saying nanner nanner, but that wouldn't be very nice, would it? If you'd like to see that entire 17 weeks of the challenge that I set for myself, I will drop a link to that playlist in the description. Please tell me if you picked up one thing that you're going to try for yourself, and please subscribe if you haven't already. This is a great community, and I am so appreciative of all the support I've received during that challenge and beyond. Stay fearless and fabulous, and I will see you next time.